Hi, this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, and we have Joshua back in here to see us today. And this is Joshua's 5th visit here at Advanced Chiropractic Relief. Now, Joshua is a perfect example of what I'm going to entitle this video, because we're different here at Advanced Chiropractic Relief. I am, and I'm teaching Tristan this too, your future Houston chiropractor. We only see patients once a week for a couple of weeks until they stabilize, and then we just allow the patient to come in when they feel like they need a tune-up. And Joshua is the perfect patient to do this video on chiropractic, short-term chiropractic care for neck and back pain, because a lot of chiropractors, and Joshua has been to several over the past several years, right? Joshua, would you mind sharing your story with them?
I've been to numerous chiropractors, different ones, but I looked on YouTube and stuff and went to different ones in Houston, but everybody seemed to do, this like turn and
side twisty adjustment.
And it would hurt, and I never walk away with any relief, and would always have to get massage therapy in order to think I had
to feel
relief.
better.
Yeah, it wasn't so much the adjustment. So it got really hard, because I had this pain over 6 years. It started with running or whatnot, exercising a lot, and I thought I'd bounce back. I didn't bounce back. I started seeing, going to the chiropractor, going to pain management.
And tell them what they did to you, though. They were selling you things. They were putting in heel lifts.
I had a heel lift put in, and they said you're gonna hurt for 6 months or 6 weeks because it's gonna readjust. And then, then I talked to other people, and they were like, rip that thing out.
Yep.
So I ripped it out, and then, because they're saying I had one leg shorter than the other, but
that's all
after talking to
biomechanical.
You, and we figured that out.
Yep.
It's not the case, but the whole run of the mill is 6 years of my life. So it happened when I was 36 now. It pretty much took everything. I couldn't really work anymore. My social life went away. Honestly, I got suicidal. That's many a times where I got so frustrated that I couldn't find
chronic pain is one of the biggest
Yeah.
depressors in the world.
Couldn't find, and so the mental health and everything was ping-ponging off each other, just going
bouncing
haywire.
backwards,
So my life wasn't good, and it wasn't good for anybody, my family, anyone around me. So you kind of isolate yourself, and you kind of just...
Well, you want to stay away from everybody and everything, because you hurt bad doing everything.
Yeah, so when I came here, I saw the videos, but it's one thing to watch it, another thing to come in and get it done. And it was and it really does ring your bell. The whole day I was like, wow. But when I got up on the table and you asked me, how do you feel? For me to say 0, and my mom was right there going, what are you talking about? I mean, it was unreal. So, and since then, it's just been nothing but doing, I do what you say.
And I don't have you coming in here 3 times a week for 6 months either.
It's been on my, you haven't told me, hey, come in here. You haven't pushed it on me. It's been on my prerogative and all of that.
That's correct.
So,
and that's the way we treat all of our patients here. I'm just going to tell you, most chiropractors cringe when I talk about this, but you don't need to go 3 times a week for 6 weeks or 6 months or 2 years or whatever it is their program is, because a really famous chiropractor, and you guys will probably freak when I tell you this, because I went to see him up in Mount Orb, Wisconsin. Clarence Gonstead made a statement way back in the 60s, said, find it, fix it, and leave it alone. So that's what we do. We find the vertebral subluxation complexes in the spine and pelvis and extremities as well. We fix them over the course of the first couple of weeks to get you stable, and then once you're stable, just like Joshua, he just comes in here now when he feels like he needs a tune-up.
Yeah.
And that's a lot better than having to go 3 days a week for 2 hours a day and have therapies.
I had multiple chiropractors having me in, and their first thing was, oh, you won't have to be in here very long. And the next thing I know, it's 2 weeks every week for the next thing I know, I've been doing it for a year. And you're like, well, why, stupid me for keep coming in here, but you're just desperate. You're desperate.
Well, people don't know any different, and that's why I'm doing these videos, is to educate people. Real chiropractors adjust the spine. They don't just do therapies on you, put you on E-stim, hot packs, roller tables, and diathermy and all that crap. Yeah, sure, I know you're familiar with all the things I'm talking about.
I've done every every single.
And we haven't ever tried to sell you a thing in here, have we? No vitamins or no belts or heel lifts or nothing.
That's why you're my favorite doctor. You gave me back like.
I'm a straight shooter. Sometimes I'm a little brutally honest, but
it's never bothered me. Like, you definitely have helped my life. Definitely, like it's on the upswing, and that's what's cool.
well, that's what we're here to do, is change people's lives for the better through chiropractic care.
I've even had chiropractors actually push it on me that you sure your number's not lower? Push that number lower.
Man.
And like, we want to fix it fast. I won't mention names, but they want to fix it fast and toss you out the door. And you're like, I'm not fixed, you know. And so that's happened too. And I don't have that here. It's like you said, I can come in when I want and all that. So.
Yeah, well, we're pretty easy to get along with.
Absolutely, definitely.
Well, thank you for sharing your story with everyone. Let's show them how we did all that.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
let's have you close your eyes for me and flex your head forward and backwards. You know, a lot of chiropractors think that because, okay, relax this, I still treat the vertebral subluxation complex, that I'm a Stone Age chiropractor. But to be honest with you, all these new graduates seem to be coming out and doing more medipractor stuff. They always putting you on therapies and hot packs and roller tables and diathermy and all that stuff. And they're getting away from adjusting the vertebral subluxation complex, which if you want to call me a Stone Age chiropractor, I don't have a problem with that, because I move bones and I take the pinching off the nerve from the vertebral subluxation complex and then let people's lives go on without pain and suffering, which is exactly where you're at with things. I mean, you're suffering a lot less these days than you were.
Oh, absolutely. So call it what you will.
Yeah, exactly. So if you want to see the Neanderthal Stone Age chiropractic, I'm right here in Houston, Texas. Don't call us though. You have to submit a new patient request on our website. And for those of you who keep asking us if we accept Aetna or Cigna or Blue Cross Blue Shield or United Healthcare, we do not accept any insurance in this office, so don't ask on your email request if we accept Aetna or Cigna or stuff. We do not. Our fees are what our fees are, because I do I think, personally, a much more thorough history, examination, and then adjustment on you, because I'm adjusting your whole body, not just one specific area here.
Every dime I've spent is, I would pay 5 times more of that, you know? It's so much so worth it. Like, that might sound like I'm out here just toot, but you know, I'm being really honest about that. Because I know some people don't know, and like, if you're in chronic pain, like, and I'm screaming it to the world of anybody I know. Like, if you know anybody, you know, come up here. You know, this is where you go.
Well, so, even if they do know somebody, it's still good to come here.
Yes, it is. It really is.
Okay, well, thanks again for sharing that.
Absolutely.
So he has not had any new accidents or trauma since I seen him last time. So he's just in here for a tune-up. So we're going to tune him up with a global reset. Okay, butt right here, head up this way. So when you want to come see a Stone Age chiropractor that actually still adjusts the spine, that's what we do here at Advanced Chiropractic. Let's scoot down this way. Just there you go. Perfect. There we go. Yeah, your mom was with you on your first visit, and her eyes got all big and wide when I first did this on you.
Oh yeah, it was.
Because she'd never seen it before.
Well, to me, get up and have
no pain,
0 pain, and it was in the groin and everywhere. And like, that was funny because I didn't even tell you that. Then, you know, I stretched every day doing a squat, like it was.
But I talked about that in your history, didn't I?
Yeah, your assessment. That's another thing that no other chiropractor ever did.
Exam on you?
Yeah.
That's disheartening. There you go.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's why I call it ring dinger.
That's good.
Yeah, it's all good. Yep. Okay, move your right big toe. There you go. Tilt right. Perfect. Doesn't get any better than that, Josh.
Doesn't.
So, you know, I'm teaching Tristan all these principles and how to do all these procedures. So, we're not going to leave y'all hanging. We're going to have another young Stone Age chiropractor coming back to Houston.
That's what I was like, thank goodness when I heard about that. I was telling you that day. I was like, I'm so glad somebody's gonna be carrying the torch.
Yep, you just a tiny bit off there, not bad.
I felt
It
a
got
little.
even, that still tightens up a little bit.
Yeah, it tightened up a little bit on me.
Okay. So I'm gonna start off with your right SI. There you go. There we go. There you go. Boy, it didn't get any better now. Exactly even now. This should feel easier this time.
Yeah.
Good deal.
It's weird because I can feel it jumbled up in that area, you
Yeah.
know, everything.
Yeah. You know, and y'all can say all the comments you want to about me doing the same adjustment on every patient and all that, but until you come here and experience that for yourself, don't make that judgment, because adjusting Joshua, I use different forces, different vectors, and lines of drive. No, you're okay.
Okay.
Yes, I actually like having the arms out like that when I'm doing this.
Okay.
There, good, okay, yeah. Yep, you're good. Yes, sir. You're a quick study too, Josh.
all that practice.
Yeah, he had 6 years of trying to study, but getting the wrong information.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Boy, that was
That's
perfect.
the one I want.
Yep. Hey, when you do them all together, there's nothing that I miss. I don't miss adjusting any of your body parts, do I?
No.
Okay,
No,
let's
you
set
don't.
you up and face that way. All right. So I'm perfectly happy being a Palmer proud Stone Age adjuster.
Well, I'm happy too about it.
There you go. Good job.
Hey, you mentioned Gonstead or Gonstead?
Yeah.
That's one of the, I was actually looking it up. That's what brought me to some of the chiropractors.
Mhm.
But then I went in there and they're like, oh, you know, I'm
Specifically
glad you
right
told
here,
me
huh?
that, my pelvis was tilted. And they're like, oh, I'm glad you showed me that. I'm like, I've been coming here for months and you're now saying that, you know? And I was like, that was all of my YouTube things. And that's why, like, God put, like, on this feed, put you across on my feed, and I was like looking out that window, I'm like, it looks like Houston, because of all the doctor's appointments I've been in up in there. I'm like, oh, it looks like Houston. And then sure enough, I was like, oh my goodness. I looked it up, I saw advanced car, I was like, this is
The
my
real deal.
backyard. This is
Yeah.
my backyard. And it was like,
You're not having to fly here
was
from
blessed.
New York or
yeah,
New
I'm
Jersey.
blessed. I mean, and I mean,
Well, we're both
all
blessed.
those people, yeah, absolutely.
Because God brings all of our patients in here. That's who I serve. We put Him
Yeah.
first in everything that we do. And we do give Him all the
Yeah.
honor and all the glory for your healing, because He's
Yeah.
the one healing you. I'm just the instrument and tool that He uses.
And I'm grateful.
But I don't mind being used.
Yeah, I don't mind using you either. Thank goodness.
Yes, sir. And look already. See, you're
Yeah.
standing up
Yeah,
straighter
I
already.
feel it all. It's like,
Okay, let's
Yeah.
flex your head forward and backwards again. And also, by the way, Tristan is doing some new videos with exercises, doing one of the tour of the office. And I will leave a link in the description box. If you click the show more in the description box, a hyperlink will be in there to take you directly to your future Houston chiropractor, Tristan Wentz, new YouTube site, and he's going to be, okay, now I bet you this one feels even smoother, Josh. Try it and see.
yeah.
You on a swivel?
Yeah, and it's like you greased it up.
Yes, sir. Got my WD-40 out.
That's what it feels like. Yeah.
Joshua, is there anything else you'd like to share with our YouTube audience out there about your treatment here at Advanced Chiropractic Relief?
If you're suffering from pain, like I would put like the insurance concerns aside, and for those like that have to come out of the country or out of state, I feel for you. But honestly, I've gone down every single avenue from pain management to acupuncture to cupping to massage therapy to every kind of therapy there is and every kind of chiropractor. And I would definitely recommend, like, getting here and paying that money, because it's a life changer. It is. It's, you know, I mean, I have the luxury to have you in my backyard to come in and see you.
No, it's our honor.
You know, luckily, you know, some people can at least come in, and like my first visit, I jumped up and said, "Wow, I have zero pain."
Yeah.
So I would just, you know, I would hope and pray for
It's
everybody that they
exciting.
can get there, they
Yeah.
can get here and
Yeah,
find
and,
help.
and
then
listen
he carries
to
on.
listen to your heart too, because God does confirm those things to you.
Yeah,
And he did that with you too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Put you on he put me on your
Yeah.
feed, and,
Yeah,
and
I've
you
seen
saw
other
it.
ones, and I thought, am I gonna have to go to Australia or Minnesota? I'm like, man, you know, but it didn't work that way. So yeah, I would encourage that. And you know, you're the only one that did the ring dinger, and like I said, I've read up, and I was like thankful that he's teaching you. Thankful you're doing all the things you're doing. I'm
We'll be
excited
teaching
about,
it to
so.
chiropractors all over the world here when he
I
graduates
hope,
from Palmer.
because it's the one that's made me a huge believer in chiropractic. You know,
Yeah.
before, you know, you become a doubter after you kind of
Well, you get frustrated because you're
Yeah.
not getting any permanent or lasting results.
Right. Yeah, it
And
gets
your results last longer now, don't they?
very much.
Because a
so.
lot of people think
Very
I
much.
keep people coming in all the time and all that,
Yes.
but that's just a bunch of
And
hooey.
that's not the case. And like I was saying earlier, it's been totally on my prerogative, like
Yeah.
completely on my prerogative.
Yep.
You know,
And that's
the
the way
first
we
two,
like it, too.
we recommend it,
Right,
you know,
once a
we
week
have
for
to
a
get-
couple
yeah.
weeks, but once you're stabilized, you just come in when you feel
Yeah.
like you need to tune up.
Yeah, and it's been perfect. So I'm thankful.
So if you want, looking for a Stone Age chiropractor that still adjusts, we do that here at Advanced Chiropractic Relief. This is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, coming to you from Advanced Chiropractic Relief in Houston, Texas. We'll see y'all soon.